Hey guys, I'd just like to ask if you could like and subscribe and comment on the video with any thoughts you might have had, because it goes a long way towards helping support my channel. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to what I think might be the final part of the Unfinished Swan. We got one more thing, the King's Dream. Where we're gonna run in, see what happens, what's a metaphor for what, all the symbolism going on. Yeah, it's me.
From my dream.
Oh, why are you different?
What a strange dream it was.
Oh.
My life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
Come, sit here.
Why is this hippo talking?
It all began right there, in the house I grew up in.
Yeah, I painted it. I painted it for you. Oh, is it gonna show everything that I did?
I heard a heavy
No?
knocking
Okay,
at
never
the
mind.
door. Just like on the night I left. I opened the door, but there was nothing there. Just white space.
And a raven. Don't worry, I got rid of it. Okay. Who closed the door? It seems like this is the hallway I started in, I think.
When I got outside, disaster.
Disaster?
Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
Is it gonna show everything that I did? That'd be a really nice touch. But it doesn't seem like it is. I'm barely seeing any paint that I did. Oh, there we go. That's more like it.
And then my statue spoke.
What?
And said,
Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the...
Oh, shit.
Something
got in my mouth. Oh dear.
Oh, shit. We fucking killed him.
I saw my unfinished labyrinth, abandoned and forgotten.
So is the point of this thing just gonna be about,
Then
like...
the credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits.
Oh yes, and subtitles.
And subtitles. Yes. Okay, that got me. Okay, but I'm just wondering if, like, this is gonna be like not finishing what you start is okay. Oh. Or is it gonna be that something about completing things, maybe? I don't know.
And then
I'm surprised I'm still here.
beautiful city, strangled by those disgusting vines. I
Oh,
built
shit,
it
why
to stand
are you so
100
big?
lifetimes.
Why are you so big?
Instead, it'll be buried in one, a monument for weeds.
I didn't expect to be credits already, not gonna lie. Corey Davis and Miriam Dodgy, the artists. Did I reach like the end of where I could go? I'm supposed to get up here? Oh, there we go. Okay.
The dining hall was full of people, like
Gary.
the old days. It's
So creative.
like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
You mean roasted goose? Oh,
Then suddenly, I was alone again. The
awkward.
world had become cold and dark. I felt my own death rising up around me.
Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Huh? Oh. What am I doing in here exactly? I have to pick up box? Okay. Can I place it in the water and then... Oh, okay, that's cool. Flavian. Julie Pari. Oh shit, I got another balloon I can get.
I floated past chunks of the house I built, or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins.
No.
My works were meant to last forever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Most of them will be gone before I am.
Oh no. Oh.
I was at a funeral.
Oh.
My own, as it turned out.
Oh, that's awkward.
No one was there.
Oh.
Except you.
I saw him. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. And the Swan. Swan is also here. Oh, that's me in the mirror. Why do I look like that? I look like I'm in Baldi's Basics. Just look around and... That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot.
I saw my monument. My last hope of leaving something that would live on after me.
I guess it's more about
I
legacy.
began to walk towards it, and with each step I took...
Oh, I'm in Minecraft creative mode.
I just kept growing and growing, like a teenager.
I don't think this is how teenagers grow.
Crumbled and sank.
Huzzah, the king is dead.
My life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust, or be painted over by someone who would come after me, the same way I painted over what was here before me.
I guess what it's getting at is maybe that legacy is like not something you valued, maybe? I don't know what the message is supposed to be
I
here.
knew that everything I'd made was over.
Yeah.
And as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway. And then somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed.
By me.
And that's when you showed up.
I killed you.
I don't know how
I
you got
defeated
here,
you.
but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over.
This is
It
just
belongs to you.
This is the prequel to like the Epic
It makes
Mickey,
you happy,
whatever that game's called.
Someday they will say, he is a better man than his father.
Oh.
That door will take you anywhere you want to go. But leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
Oh.
And that night, even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
Okay. That was... If that's just the end, then that was a bit shorter. This is a pretty short episode. Dreamer. Finish the King's Dream chapter. Oh. Toys. Let's see what toys we can get. So I guess based on the end... Lights up and get close to a balloon. Yeah, okay, whatever. From what I can gather, Monroe had pretty justified feelings about his dad leaving to do some, whatever, I'm assuming art. All this art that he wasn't working on, he became obsessed with finishing his work, or doing more work and never finishing anything because he's had new things he was trying, as I take it. Clean canvas. Oh! Unlocked after all balloons are found. Unlock chapters. Sniper rifle. Stop time for balls. What? Useful for throwing dozens of balls at once to make a giant mess. Oh, that's fair. Okay. Yeah. I kind of want to see this, though. I want to see the concept art. Where can I look at that? Chapters, probably in the extras. Concept art. Oh! Okay, music's too loud. Hold on. That's also pretty loud. Let me go back to the toys thing, see if that's quieter. It's not any quieter, okay. Well, I guess I can see why people were mixed on this. I think it's pretty fun for what it is, but I guess going in, I didn't think what it is would just be kind of a glorified children's book, which that's perfectly okay. I've played plenty of games that are basically glorified kids' books made into a game form. And obviously this one had a bit more of a nuanced story than you'd expect from, you know, like a Dr. Seuss or something, you know. Not to throw shade at Dr. Seuss, but you know. It's not one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. But the problem is, I think, after Edith Finch and whatever other games they might have made, I don't know their full list of games, I think people probably expected something more like that, and this isn't that. So I think for what this is, as long as you don't, like, come into it with the highest of expectations based on Edith Finch, which I guess I did. The main reason I played it is because they made this. And because it was relatively short compared to, like, 4-hour games or 10-hour games that I could be playing. I just didn't feel like doing that tonight. But, it was very, a lot of, like, interesting puzzle concepts that they threw in, which, you know, was another thing that what they did fantastically in Edith Finch. There were so many, like, things that were just really inventive for the kind of, walking simulator game they had. It's kind of crazy that this has more parkour than Edith Finch. You think about it, but again, this isn't a bad thing in my opinion. I think it's perfectly decent for what it's trying to do, which I think a lot of times a lot of people forget that is, like, sometimes you don't even, like, grade it as, like, how good it is versus how close it hit the mark of what it's trying to be, you know? Like, there's some, like, really ambitious games and really ambitious stories, and then they sometimes don't hit the mark, and we get them for their flaws in doing that. Like, just as an example, the Game of Thrones TV show. It had very high mark to hit with the books as comparison, and even from the beginning, there was a lot of stuff left out. But especially, like, after Season 4, there's just tons and tons and tons of stuff that they either couldn't do because the story's not finished yet, or they couldn't do because they had not set the groundwork for it beforehand. And then by the time Season 7 and 8 roll around, they're just doing their own thing and abandoning a lot of what they already had. And a lot of people got mad at that, and rightly so, because it didn't meet their expectations, and it didn't hit anywhere near the mark of what it was aiming to be. At least what it started out aiming to be. I don't think they were aiming very high by the final season. But anyway, that's just a comparison, and if you know nothing about Game of Thrones, I guess that won't make any sense. Especially in context of this game, which has nothing in common with that. But, you know, I'm just pulling out an example. But then you have something that's really simple and easy, but it does exactly what it's trying to do incredibly well. I'm trying to think of a good example, but there's plenty of, like, games that I've played in the past that are just, like, very simple platformers or very simple Metroidvanias compared to stuff like Hollow Knight, but like very simple compared to that, and they execute very well, and they're certainly worth applauding for that very reason, in that they did exactly what they were trying to, and that's what I think this game did. It's not What Remains of Edith Finch, but it is its own thing. And it did what it was trying to do very well, I think. Do I like it nearly as much? No, but that's just because what they're aiming for isn't my favorite thing in the world, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think what they did, they made this game very capably, and they should be proud of what they did. There is honestly a lot of fun stuff in here, and I'll be frank, I don't know how well I'll remember this in a few years compared to some other games that will like last in my memory a long time. I'm not gonna like be dishonest and say that this is one that's really gonna stick with me for a long time, but I did like it. I mean, there's plenty of other games that I can say the same thing about. There's, especially like early on in my channel, actually a lot of games really early on in my channel like stuck with me just because like they were the start of my YouTube career. You know, a lot of like kind of this somewhere, if a bit after that, there's plenty of games that I barely remember. Even some that like I played like maybe 2 years ago at most, and I barely remember it. I'm just like, how? I enjoyed that game too. Which might just be my memory failing me. I don't know. Probably. But anyway, I've been rambling a lot. Let me go look at the concept art. Can I just go back and get there? No, okay, I gotta go forward. Oh. I like that they had the name of the game in there and somebody's signature. That's a nice touch. Yeah, they've got that. Whichever artist that is, their signature's just showing up in all of them. I'm trying to see if I can spot the name of the game somewhere in here, but I don't see it. Oh, that's so cute. 502, 402, 41. I don't think I saw these doors. Ah, even got the mustache. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of, what was the name of that game? It was something Eyes. It gives me the similar vibes to that, along with, similar vibes to Ink, of course. But those two games, like, it feels like almost a mix of those two, with, you know, something else added in. That, you know, it's not like a perfect mix of those two. Oh, and then they added that. This I was not expecting. This feels like a lot of, like, just jumbled ideas thrown together. That I'm just like, it kind of works, yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, this one's nice. I like this one. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Man, this looks so cool. Real quick, I want to say I love that there's paint splatters. That's a nice touch. Okay, but also, just to understand the lore a little bit better, was the sleeping giant, the lazy giant, also his father, or no? Queen, queen, queen. Yes, queen. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cute! Little rock spider, I like it. Oh, shit. After a lot of, like, the kind of pencil and crayon type drawings, now this thing thrown in just, like, kind of gave me, like, art whiplash almost. What the... Well, this never came up in the game. Although it did mention that he created a monster at one point. He's afraid for the first time, but we never saw what came of that. Which I guess that's kind of like the one thing I will like gripe about, is that a lot of the things that were mentioned feel like they never came back, you know? A lot of things never bore fruit from what they were teased for, you know? Like the labyrinth ended up being like surprisingly small, stuff like that, or like the monster that they mentioned never showed up. That weird creature that we saw in the water, it was only ever in the water. We never really got anything more of it besides just occasionally seeing it in the background. Like, it feels like a lot of the ideas for this game were just kind of melded together and didn't get fully fleshed out or that sort of thing. Which I can't criticize anyone for, because I can't act like I'm doing any better, but yeah. Guess that's it for the unfinished Swan. Which, ironically, in some ways doesn't quite feel finished. But that's okay, as this game already showed us. So, I think, see you all in another game soon. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you.